And they're off. And I think they're all in the racetrack. Nope, we got one out. One DQ. All righty. Who bribed the lane, boys? Put that GoPro up. Get that GoPro up there. We're going to have to put an engine on that one next year, Charles.
Well, this is our 9th annual Lucky Ducky race for Pace, so we're super excited about it because, as we say, adopt a duck, help a girl, and that's what it's all about. So this is our 9th year where we've been selling rubber ducks all over town for a period of 5 weeks, all in the hope of, hey, Quacky, all in the hope of adopt a duck, help a girl. So this year we have 25,000 rubber ducks that are floating down the river, all to support Pace Center for Girls. And as of right now, we have sold 23,739 ducks. So I'm so excited, and it all benefits Pace Center for Girls. We are a school and an alternative program for girls who have typically been non-successful in the public school system. They get everything they need, school, counseling, everything they need to be successful in life. So we're so excited to be here again at Caddy's at the Point and the Marina at Tarpon Point for this annual event. You know, Charles, I tell people that first year we sold 5,000 ducks, and we did it standing outside of Publix like the Girl Scouts, except we didn't have Girl Scout cookies to sell. So this year we've sold over 23,000. And really the key to it is our community teams and our partners. If you've gone out to dinner anywhere around Bradenton over the last 5 weeks, at the Anna Maria Oyster Bars, at Peaches, at O'Bricks, heck, even Taco Bell got into the mix this year selling ducks for us. So that has been a really huge issue. Our partners have really helped us, as well as the online teams. Our Facebook presence has been huge. People challenging each other to beat their goal from that last year. And it's all about helping the girls. And of course, it's crazy fun to have a duck in the race and possibly win that 2-year lease on the Jeep from Firkins. That's an amazing prize. Sure, the average Pace girl has fallen behind in school. We all know how easy that can be. And sometimes when we fall behind, it seems like a mountain. How are we ever going to get back from that? And so the average girl has fallen behind, and she has made her decision to come to Pace. Pace is 100% a voluntary program. So the girls come to Pace because they've fallen behind, and they want to fix that, and they want to also fix that stuff that fell behind to be the reasons they fell behind to begin with. So we want our girls to be able to get back on track academically and have the skills, I always say the tools in their toolbox, to go on with life and face whatever happens and to learn how to cope and to achieve. So that's really the biggest thing, Charles, is we want them to get back on track academically so that they have an opportunity for a better future, while at the same time learning how to deal with the things that life throws at them. And, you know, Charles, you just hit the nail on the head. It is a team. It is community members. It is everyone. This Pace is bigger than any one person. Pace is in 21 communities throughout the state of Florida. We're going to be in Georgia next. We're going to be in South Carolina. We are going to be helping and changing the lives of girls all across the United States. And Pace Manatee is just a small part of that. But let me tell you, with this community, it is a huge part. And we could not be more grateful that people embrace our Pace girls as if they were their their own girls. Sure, we're at 3508 26th Street in Bradenton. Call us up. We'd love to show you what we do. And you can always
place them in the winning spot.
I know, you hear me. John is, of course. We're at 3508 26th Street in Bradenton, and we'd love to have you come and learn more about Pace Center for Girls.
We got a winner! Marina Jack is the winner! Woohoo! And here's the winning trophy to Marina Jack Duck, the VID Duck. Nice job, congratulations.
In this area for a long time. Amanda and I have been big supporters of them. They're doing such, I mean, you can just see results with this program. The girls are going to school where more than likely they wouldn't be able to. They're coming out of school, they're going back to their high schools, they're going back to their schools. I mean, the success with these girls is phenomenal. So we're happy to support Pace, and this is a great way to do it. I mean, a duck race in Florida on the Manatee River, this is fantastic. Look at Quacky out there. It's awesome. You know, it started, I think the first year, I think they sold 10,000 ducks. This year they were, I think, 1,000 less than 25,000 ducks. I mean, that's crazy, absolutely crazy. I mean, it's a program that goes all over the country, but I think they've got some of the most ducks of anywhere around. 25,000 ducks were sold to the great place, I mean, everywhere, all over Bradenton. Firkins is always there. They're a big help. All the restaurants, Peaches always sells ducks. Brick sells ducks. The oyster bars sell ducks. Everybody sells ducks. Here a duck, there a duck, everywhere a duck, duck, right? Everybody's selling ducks. They sold almost 25,000 ducks. That's tremendous. So it's the biggest fundraiser for Pace. All the money that's raised here today stays right here in Manatee County, and it helps the Pace Center for Girls right here in Manatee County. So we're fortunate to have a gorgeous day and have a good crowd. Look at, I mean, there's kids, there's adults, there's grandparents, there's everybody out here today. Amanda and I are fortunate not to have any kids, so we get to adopt everybody else's kids. So, I mean, I think it's so important to take care of our kids in our community. And so Amanda and I do everything we can to help in our community. And education's the key. I mean, you've got to be educated to get anywhere in life. You need an education. And I don't mean just book education. You got to be smart. You got to keep staying ahead of everybody else. So we want to make sure we can help as many as possible.
My name's Lilly Davenport, and I've been at Pace since September 6, 2017. Yeah, it's like a normal curriculum almost, except the teachers are like, it's a closer classroom, and the teachers help you there a lot more. And it's just like a closer community, and everyone just knows each other. And all the girls support each other so much. I attended a lot of the larger schools, and I switched to a new high school every year. And Pace is just like more together, and like, I didn't really know anyone in a larger school, and it was just like thousands and thousands of kids compared to just like small classrooms where we all just like get to know each other. There's a whole different side of the school that's all about counseling and helping all the girls, and it really helps me a lot because my counselor is always there next to my side. I'm a senior. I'll be graduating in a few days. I'm going to be going to college for nursing at SCF, and then I'm probably going to transfer to UCF to finish it. It's just really helpful to have everyone out there because when I've gone out to like help support us, like there's just so many people show up, and it's just all about the community. Because everyone in Bradenton shows up, and it's just crazy. I've never been to it before. I think it's crazy. There's so many ducks, and I have a few ducks in the race, and I hope I win.
My name is Noelia Voigt. I am Miss Teen Florida United States 2018, and I am here today to help support PACE. My platform, actually, I work with middle school and high school students and talk to them about teen dating violence. So this is kind of, similar to that, and so I wanted to come and help support a similar cause. Well, a lot of people don't recognize the signs of dating violence, and when they're in it, they may not know what to do or who to go to ask for help. So I think that PACE is an amazing organization to get resources that young women need to get the help that they need when they're in an abusive relationship. I really want to encourage everyone to speak up. If you feel like you're in an abusive relationship or you're not sure, ask a trusted adult or a friend, anyone that you think can help you get through it. I know it's difficult, but there are a lot of people just like me. There are a lot of people with PACE. There are plenty of resources, national, local, that you can go to for help, and just don't be afraid to reach out. So people don't know that dating violence can actually start as young as like 11, 12, 13 years old when kids start to date in middle school. And it might not be like physical, but it could be verbal or mental, especially with social media being such a huge thing nowadays. People get mad at each other over social media. There's cyberbullying within relationships and young kids, so that it starts as young as then. So I go to middle schools and I give them the resources and the tools they need to get through things like that. Well, it's important that everyone is able to have counseling available to them, no matter what people are going through inside of school or outside of school. It's important that they have resources and people to talk to about problems that they're having in their lives. So with PACE being an alternative school, it's awesome that they're also getting the education they need, but they're getting the tailored therapy or whatever help they need through this organization. I love it. It's so much fun. We're definitely going to be back here next year. Yeah, it's an awesome fundraiser and event. We got here to see the race, which was awesome, and we're going to mingle around and see what I can do to help the organization. I think definitely find something that you're passionate about in your community, and it doesn't even have to be in your community. It could be national. The organization I work with is national. I think it's great for young girls or young people in general to find something they're passionate about and work with this organization, advocate for it, get the word out, and do good things in your community. So my national competition is in the first week of July in Orlando. It's going to be Miss Teen United States. And yeah, I would definitely encourage anyone to try things like this. I'm in it because I've always wanted to do it since I was younger, but a perk of it is that I get to use this title to do good things in my community, so I can come to places like this and go do presentations at middle schools and high schools and educate our youth on teen dating violence. So the organization I work with is called One Love, and actually May 3rd was One Love Giving Day, which was unfortunately the anniversary of the death of the girl who was killed. So like I said, the organization was started because a girl named Yardley Love, she was a college student at the University of Virginia, was murdered by her ex-boyfriend. They were in an abusive relationship for about 2 years, on and off. And her friends and her family didn't know the signs of an abusive relationship, so they didn't know she was in one. And one day he went to her apartment and he unfortunately killed her. And so her mom and her sister started One Love. Her last name is Love, so that's why it's called One Love. And her lacrosse jersey number was 1. So they started this organization for her, and I became trained through the organization to become a workshop facilitator. So now I can go to middle schools and high schools and give these presentations to these kids and give them the resources and the help and the education that they need to understand when they're in an abusive relationship and what to do if they or a loved one are in an abusive relationship.
Hey, this is my first one, and I couldn't be more excited. Firkins grabbed the opportunity to sponsor this great event this year, and we've had a lot of fun with it, and I'm glad to see it was a record-breaking year. You know, the community gives Firkins so much. We're very blessed to keep breaking records in our sales department, so we feel it's so important to give back to the community. And as soon as we heard about the sponsorship opportunity with Pace, we jumped on it immediately. It was a no-brainer. And as a matter of fact, we've signed up next year already as the major sponsor, so there'll be another Jeep given away next year. Well, you know, it's just that. We have a responsibility as business leaders in the community to make sure our future is bright and to help these girls get back on the right track so that they can have productive, happy, meaningful lives. Man, that's just so important to us. And again, this being their major sponsorship event for the year, we're excited to be part of it. And even every $5 duck that gets adopted certainly goes to help those girls. Yeah, that was a little different. I guess I watched. I've got some cues for next year. I got to toss mine a little harder, I guess, to get it up there to the finish line. You know, a little girl just asked me about the crown. I said, you know, I kind of feel special when I put this crown on. I'm walking around like I'm King Duck today. Well, obviously we have our website, Firkins.com, but more importantly, if you just want to look at the community part of it, we have a special website for that called FirkinsCares.com. So you can see everything we're involved in and any partnerships you want to help us with anything. We're always looking for more people to help us with things like Pace. You know, it's just such a good feeling. Like I said, we're blessed in this community to have all the support of the community in our business. And it's not always about selling something. You just get such a great feeling when you're able to give back to the community. And man, I'm just on top of the world right now with the turnout here and how much fun we've had today.